Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How you all doing? I'm doing much better than I was this morning, and I'll explain to you in a minute. But I'm downstairs now, in my basement. I still have my computer stuff upstairs. Easier for me to make videos down here. I'm set up the studio again that I used to have when I was making a lot of videos for my channel. So yeah, you might see some things back here and probably hang the flag. Still working on it, but it's a lot easier doing them down here, and I'm not disturbing anybody, which is great. So this morning I had a drop attack. I don't get them that often, but I do get them. And this was the first one I had in a long time, and it was weird. It's just out of left field. I got up early. I got up like 4 o'clock, and I figured I'm up. Made coffee, had breakfast. My breakfast every morning is usually a couple of eggs scrambled or maybe an omelet. So I had all that. It was fine. Sitting down, watching the news. Decided to get up to check Facebook and YouTube because I do like to do everything on the computer. I handle big screens better than I do little screens. So I got up, get on the computer. Next thing I know, I literally felt like somebody tackled me. Literally, like back in my high school days when I played football in football practice, somebody just, bam, tackled me. And I went down, my right knee buckled. So my right knee's bruised. My arm's bruised. Not too bad, up here. I'm not going to start showing people my wounds. But yeah, just out of left field. And that's the thing with, like I was said yesterday in a video that I made, the Meniere's unpredictable. Well, drop attacks are too. And they can go hand in hand. So I got my laptop down here. So I wanted to bring up a couple of things, from what I've seen, from what I looked up, because I figured, well, before I make these things, I might as well look up a couple of things. And I left it open because, let's face it, our memory isn't all that great all the time. So what causes drop attacks in Meniere's? And this is what it says on PublicMed, NCBI, NIM, NIH.gov. These attacks are probably the results of sudden mechanical deformation in the ortholytic membrane of the utricle or sagittal due to pressure gradient within the inner ear. So probably when I got up, the pressure gradient changed and it caused me to fall. Or maybe there was a cold front or a low pressure or something, winds were changing, but something caused maybe pressure in my ears to fall. According to that. And there is another one here, vestibular drop attacks, defined as sudden fall to the ground without obvious loss of consciousness, which lasts for a few minutes or seconds. The conditions are still undefined in literature. It has been associated with Meniere's disease during Tumarkin's phase. That's the word I was looking for, Tumarkin. So yeah, it happens. And that's exactly what happened to me the second thing I read. You don't lose consciousness. I was awake. As a matter of fact, I yelled, ow, I felt pain so bad I screamed, and my wife got up. But and there's a whole bunch of other things which you can look up on your own. I don't want to sit here on Google while I'm doing this. And remember, I'm doing this on Google because I'm not a doctor. But there's also other things, the AMA, American Medical Society. Yeah, and it shows a video, and it's exactly what I just explained. But it goes into a little bit more detail. And here's the rest of it. Sudden stimulation, mechanical deformation caused by pressure differences within the inner ear or by rapid change of electrolyte levels in endolymph and paralymph. So, yeah, it's, probably when I got up and the pressure changed in my head and I went down. So it does happen. Does it happen to everybody? No, it doesn't. So I don't want people going in panic. Oh my God, I get drop attack. I can get drop attack. You could, but it's not a common thing, and that's probably one of the reasons why they don't want me driving a car right now, or at least driving on the highway. Because driving on the highway, you are, whipping your head back and forth. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I don't want anybody getting sick. But yeah, it does. It happens, and it just comes out of nowhere. It could be triggered from salt or caffeine or whatever. Maybe I made the coffee too strong this morning. I don't know. I could have. But yeah, it's drop attacks awful, unpredictable. So you got to be careful out there. If you get one, report it to your doctor. Like I always say, write in your journal, and that's exactly what I did this morning. Because after the drop attack, I didn't have vertigo. I did feel off balance, and my wife brought me to bed. I didn't take anything. I didn't take meclizine or Valium or anything. I fell back to sleep. I went back to sleep, and I slept for a couple of hours, and I woke up, and I still feel off balance, but not like I'm going to fall or spinning or anything like that. Sometimes I've had them, though, where I've dropped like that, and the whole room spun for hours and hours. The first drop attack I had was like that. I fell to the ground. I couldn't get up. And I couldn't, even with people helping me, I was having a hard time. Everything was spinning. And it was awful. But a lot of times, most of the times when I've had drop attacks, I really haven't gotten vertigo, or I felt off balance, but not vertigo. So you can get vertigo with it, but it's kind of uncommon to get it. It's usually lasts a minute or a few seconds, maybe a couple of minutes, and then you get up, and you're probably more tired because your body is going like this. You're tensed up. Because let's face it, something's happening to you and you don't kind of understand it. And even today, being almost 6 years into Meniere's disease, I still don't understand everything. I don't understand the drop attack, and I still tense up, So even when I'm having vertigo, the other day, Sunday I had vertigo, and I was still panicky a little bit. Because just because you've experienced it doesn't mean the panic goes away. It's not like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm having vertigo. No big deal. On my way. No. If you're doing that, you don't have vertigo. Because believe me, if you're having vertigo, you're not going, oh, yeah, it's vertigo. You're walking away and doing whatever you want. So, yeah, it's, this is the thing with Meniere's disease. And it is what it is. You have to learn to deal with it and deal with all the other things around it. So on that note, I'm going to end the video. Hey, I hope you have a great day. If I don't see you, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for all the new subscribers that I've gotten over the last week. It's amazing. It's amazing how many people I am actually helping. It's a great feeling. So on that note, I'll talk to you later.